Welcome to another edition of MIW. Got the D-Man here, and I am glad you could join me today. And today's topic is becoming a high-value man, high status. And here are some tips. We're going to continue on with the article I did yesterday that I found on the internet, and they were giving 10 key points of a high-value, high-status man. It's all about who you are on the inside. You can have these gimmicks or these pickup tricks or whatever you want to call them, and they all work. They're good. They have their place. But unless you are the man, you may pick the girl up, and as soon as she discovers what's really underneath, who you really are, she'll be gone. So she's disappointed, you're disappointed, everybody's disappointed. So be the man you portray. Become the man you want to portray. It all begins within you. It's not out there, it's in you. As I said yesterday, a high-value man can lose everything in the outer world. His money, his car, his fame, everything. But he will have it back because internally he is high value. All these outer things are just trappings. These are just the effects of who he is. He is the cause. So be the cause. So let's go on here. We kind of started in the middle of 4, I think, but this is kind of funny. It was talking about asking questions. These hard questions, and they're even harder to contemplate early on in a relationship. Relationship is like, oh, I forgot my phone at her apartment. I trust her not to sell it and buy crack with the money, I think. You know, if you're with a girl and you spend the night with her or you're going out with her and you're not sure if she's going to sell your phone to buy crack, you might think that is you might see that as a red flag. Like maybe you need to be careful with that one. I'm not saying that, you know, she's good for spending the night with or having fun with, but in a long-term relationship, it may not be something congruent with that. That's an extreme example, but you understand the point. Okay. But the deeper commitment, the more intertwined your lives become, and the more you will have to trust your partner to act responsibly and take care of you. Now, as a man, I don't think if she's going to be your woman, if she's going to be your girlfriend in an LTR, I think this is LTR. Yeah, okay. Either way, we'll talk high value and important things of a long-term relationship. Okay. You've got to trust her. Now, in respects to taking care of you, let's say she's living with you. Although I don't recommend that, but if that's what you want or you're married to her, she needs to be, if she's not working on an outside job, she needs to be washing your clothes, cleaning your house, taking care of your kids if you have them, and comforting you when you come home. If she's not, what is she doing? Sitting around watching TV, watching soap operas, eating, getting fat, getting out of shape, not taking care of herself, not taking care of the home. How is she contributing to the relationship? If you are a high-value man, you are not going to tolerate that. She is out the door. So there you go. You got to be careful. So you need to vet these girls good if you want to be in a long-term relationship with them. And as a high-value man, you have to set boundaries. And watch for her to cross your boundaries if she does. Watch her carefully. Okay? But enjoy yourself and have fun with her while you're doing it. Okay. Yeah, so she needs to add value to your relationship. She needs to take care of you as the man, as the protector, as the provider. Okay? She needs to serve you. I know women don't like that. But in respect, she gets served by being provided for and taken care of. So you actually both serve each other. But I know women don't like to hear that because they take it like subservient. Whoever wishes to be great among you must be your servant. A wiser man than I said that. Here we go. I'm serving you by doing this. Do I feel less than? Of course not. Okay, let's go. If you cannot trust, you cannot be trusted. That's a good point. Think about that. Distrust will breed distrust. If your partner is always snooping through your stuff, accusing you of doing things you didn't do, and questioning all of your decisions, naturally you will start to question their intentions as well. Why is she so insecure? What if she is hiding something? There's a lot of wisdom in that statement. Think about that. Okay. The key to fostering and maintaining trust in a relationship is for both partners to be completely transparent and vulnerable. I think I have the wrong article. I think this article is for long-term relationships. But hey, you'll get something out of it either way. I didn't look at the heading. If something is bothering you, say something. This is important not only for addressing issues as they arise, but it proves to your partner that you have nothing to hide. Yeah. Now, honesty is a tricky thing. If your girl says, hey, honey, I want to go to the show tonight. I want to see that new movie. Do you want to see that movie too? And you, inside, you think, man, I have no idea. I don't want to see that movie. It sounds stupid to me. I don't want to go. And you say, oh, sure, honey. Sure, I want to go with you. I want to see it. Okay, you're lying. You don't want to go. Okay, you don't want to go. But you think, well, you know, I want to keep her happy, so yeah, I'll go with her. I'm giving of myself. You're lying. You need to tell her, no, I don't want to go. I don't want to see it. I mean, you can go, but you need to tell her how you feel about it. But then again, why would you do something that you don't want to do? To please somebody. If you start worrying about pleasing her, she's going to be looking for someone who doesn't care if they please her. And that won't be you. Those icky, insecure things you hate sharing with people, share them with your partner. Yeah, I don't think so. Go share them with your buddy, one of your friends, if you need to get something off your chest. A woman, when she gets mad at you, she will bring that up 10 years down the road if you're still with her. Or if she has the opportunity to use that against you to get something from you, once she's done with you, she will do it. So don't share those things with your partner. There are things you share with your partner, your girl, and there's things you share with your trusted best friend who you know is never going to tell anyone. Or you share it with your mentor who you know is never going to tell anyone. I have no secrets. Now, I have secrets from some people because it's none of their business, but there's at least one person in the world that knows everything about me. That somehow keeps me in touch with humanity. It gives me power, it gives me strength. Secrets, when kept to yourself and no one else knows, especially those ones that you feel guilt or shame about, they grow in power over you and they come out in anger, fear, frustration, procrastination, and they come out unless you share them with someone. And that lightens the load and makes it disappear, mostly. Okay. Not only is it healing to share your secrets with your partner, it is healing, but do not share it with your girl, okay? But you and your partner need to have a good understanding of each other's insecurities and the way you each choose to compensate for them. Boy, I completely disagree with that. I mean, maybe that works for some people. It's never worked for me. You go sharing your insecurities with your woman, and she is going to lose, confidence in you. She will. I'm telling you, it's okay to show a little bit of fear about something, but she depends on you to be strong. I mean, that's the way it's been for 200,000 years since humanity has been here. The woman has always depended on the man to take care of things, to be strong, to fight off the tiger, the opposing tribe, etc., etc., etc. Do you think just because now in this last 60 years of women's liberation that's going to change that? No, it's not. They still have the reptilian brain which tells them they need a strong man, not some guy who's sitting around talking about, well, you know, honey, when you talked to that guy at lunch today, I was kind of worried that, I don't know, that maybe you'll like him more than me. I wish you wouldn't talk to him anymore. I'm afraid. Yeah, try that one. See what happens. The clock will start ticking to the end of your relationship, and it won't be long the more you act like that, okay? If you feel that way, I understand that. There's nothing wrong with feeling that way. As a man, you're going to have feelings. I'm not telling you to stuff your emotions. Go share that with one of your buddies, and he'll kick you in the ass and tell you to be more of a man. He said, look, if you're worried about her leaving you, You got another issue there besides her. It's your insecurity if he's talking to you, okay? Don't share that with your woman. Some people may say, well, you're not really being your true self. Yeah, you are. You're just not. You don't have to tell her everything that goes. This is the secret place that only you know what goes on in there, and you decide who you share that with, okay? Make promises and stick to them. The only way to truly rebuild trust after it's been broken is through a proven track record over time. You cannot build that track record until you own up to previous mistakes and set about correcting them. I agree. Be a man of your word. Be integrous. Have integrity. Okay, you don't have to go telling your wife or your girlfriend you're sorry all the time. As a man of high value, you admit you made a mistake. That's it. You don't need to be berated about it. You don't need to grovel about it. You made a mistake. That's it. You try to make it right if you can. That's it. You go on as a man. Every man makes mistakes. I make mistakes every day. If you're out there doing something, I have a friend and he said, if you are on the firing line of life, okay, you're going to get fired at. That means people are going to try to cut you down when you make a mistake. They're going to try to make you feel like a failure. The only people that do that are the people coming from below, the people who are not doing anything with their lives. You will never find anybody that is above you in status or standing or financial or whatever it happens to be who's going to cut you down. They're going to try to lift you up. They may help you recognize and decipher or dissect your mistake to find out where you went wrong so you can be better. But they're not going to cut you down or attack your character for it. These are traits of a high-value man. Okay? Learn to discern your partner's own shady behavior from your own insecurities and vice versa. This is a hard one and will likely require some form of confrontation. But in most relationship fights, one person thinks something is completely normal and the other person is really grade A effed up. I'm keeping this YouTube clean, congruent. It's often extremely hard to distinguish who is being irrational and insecure and who is being responsible and merely standing up for themselves. Be patient in rooting out what's what. And when it's your big, gnarly insecurity, and sometimes it will be, trust me, be honest about it, own up to it, and strive to be better. Self-honesty. I believe it's more important to be self-honest, because if you are not honest with yourself, you can't be honest with your partner or anyone else, or in business or anywhere. Now, you don't have to go owning up to it when you find out where you've been insecure. You don't have to go run and tell your girl or your business partner or your client. Just look within, recognize it, and change yourself. We are going to stop there. Smash that like button. Leave a comment in the comments section. Hit the notification bell and subscribe. We have a video coming out every day, which I know will be of help to you. And have a great day.